Testing, 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 testing. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Mic working? Yeah, maybe a little louder. It's a little loud. Let's lower it maybe a little bit. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Thank you for being there. A very warm welcome to you. And you. And you. And you. Everybody watching, thank you. Happy Monday to you. I hope you've had a great weekend and an even better Monday. My name is Alex. This is the Christian Alex channel on Amazon Live. It's the Gaming Weez channel on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and X. We're coming to you live here from the East Coast of the U.S., where for the next hour, 2, 3, 4, on Friday, we went almost to 1 o'clock. So you never know. You never know. We're going to have a great time. We're going to talk some of the best deals in tech and games. I've got most of them here, so we're going to demo them. We're going to talk about it. Tonight, also, we're previewing the brand new. You actually kind of see it. There's glare, though. You don't kind of see what that is. But that is a brand new Pokemon Temporal Forces. We're going to preview that tonight. What else? I don't know. We'll talk about a lot of stuff. We got great board games in the carousel. We got great card games in the carousel. Also great tech. There's keyboards, headsets, speakers, and also, yes, it's true. It's true. Who was waiting for it? Were you waiting for it? You were waiting for it to go on sale? You? Yeah, you? It is. So if you guys know what this is, it's called the Meta Quest 2. Is it on deal? I think so. Part of the big spring sale here on Amazon. Now, you might be watching us live on Amazon, or you might be watching us from one of our other partner networks. So I am monitoring all the chats. And when I say all the chats, I do mean all the chats. So if you have questions, if you're like, wait, show me this again, or can we talk about this other thing or whatever, feel free to chat. Please ask me. We're here to have a conversation, have fun, and hopefully do a little bit of shopping. Now, if you're on Amazon Live, you're going to see a carousel of products right underneath my hands right here. Or on select networks, you're actually going to see it right here. Or select tablets, you're going to see it right here. If you're on the phone, you're going to actually see it at the bottom right of your screen. You're going to see a little shopping bag. If you see it, click on it. And great things, and I do mean great things, are going to display. You know what I forgot to include is this. Do I have this selected? Let me just double check. Test. No. Oh, it should be. Yeah. It should be. That's so interesting. It should be working. Why isn't it working? Inquiring minds would like to know. Let's see. Test. Oh, okay. Well, that should be appearing, but it's not. And of course, we're talking about closed caption. Closed caption. It should be appearing. I don't know why it isn't. Test. Testing. No. I did see the start talking, but it doesn't want to pop up. I don't know why. This is new. It's never done this before. All right, let's try one more thing. I'm gonna go in and out. Test. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe at some point it'll pop up. Nobody knows. Let's say out of the chat, everybody. We've got Cool Shoppa. Welcome to the stream, Cool Shoppa. Thank you for being there. A big welcome to you. Hope you're doing great. I want to hear about your weekend. How was your weekend? What did you do? Anything exciting? We want to know. Followed by Terry Quick. Welcome to the stream, Terry Quick. Thank you for being there, Terry. Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much. Happy weekend, or happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend as well. Up next, it's J-Lo. Oh, yes. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. From the Bronx. Welcome to the stream. The one, the only J-Lo. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna have to come up with another song. I think I don't know any other J-Lo song. Does anybody know any other J-Lo song? What was the one with? She had one with Ja Rule. What was the one with Ja Rule? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, and up next, we got a big Amazon customer. Welcome to the stream, Amazon customer. Thank you for being there. I don't know if that was you, Brandon. Was that Brandon Ortiz? Welcome to the stream, Brandon. What's new? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by today, Brandon. Tell me what you're looking for. What are you shopping for, if anything? Or are you just here to have a great time? Either way, it doesn't matter. Welcome to the stream. Cool Shopper saying nothing much. I just hung out with friends and had a fun get-together. You know what those fun get-together need? A board game. A board game or card game. Yes. Yes, it's asking for it. It is tonight. We don't have Katama. We have Villainous. We have Carcassonne is on deal today. I was like, what? So Carcassonne is on deal. And I don't know what else. I got to see. We're going to talk about it. So big stuff. But Catan not on deal, but it is discounted. Wingspan the same. I think that's what you need. I think that's what the fountain of all knowledge is saying to me. Fountain of all knowledge, reveal yourself. And it's saying, Cool Shopper, next get together is gonna have a board game or a card game or a role-playing game. Anyway, that's that. What's up, Jessica? Welcome to the stream, Jessica. What's up? I love board game. No, because if you got board games, you can't be bored. You can't be bored. You know what I mean? You can't be bored with board games. It's the greatest thing ever. Next up is Shantae Girl. Shantae Girl. Shantae Girl. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hi. What's new? What brings you in? What are you shopping for tonight? Let me know. Welcome to the stream. We usually don't do card games. Just chatting and catching up takes time. It's true. But there's only one thing that improves catching up, and it's over a board game. It's true. Because you want to be like, so how? Tell me more about your weekend. And also, pay me rent for that Monopoly because you landed on my park place. And I have a house there. Pay up. And also tell me about your weekend. Relationships are formed that way. What's up? Oh, look, it's Kirby. Kirby is back, ready to eat something and transform itself into that which they ate. What's going on, Kirby? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing great. Now, we got a lot of great deals today. We got a lot of great deals. And if there's one thing in particular that you're like, hey, you know what? That right there, I want to hear more about, then please ask, write me out. Feel free to stop me at any point. Stop Hammer Time, or stop in the name of love, or whatever stop you want to give me, or a red stop sign, and ask me. Let's chat about it. If you got questions, even if it's not that exact item, but you're like, you know what? I'm not really looking for a I don't know. I'm not looking for a Disney Lorcana starter deck, but I want to learn more or how to play Lorcana. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Look, Kirby just ate a squirrel. Oh, poor little squirrel. Poor little squirrel. Poor little squirrel. We're going to have to get you some, just something to eat. Something to eat. The squirrel, there's no squirrel behind me. Evie, one of my sons took Evie. You're like, Evie, and took her from me. And I'm like, no, you can't take Evie from me. I'm like, he looked at me and I'm like, I'm your son. I'm like, okay, fine. So he took Evie. We got Terry Quick. My thighs are feeling that Thigh Master I bought. That's very good, Terry Quick. That's very good. And by the way, it is not a Pokemon squirrel. It's an Eevee. Maybe closer associated to a fox. Oh, my name changed. It's no longer Sweet Cat 33. It's Julia now. Julia! Hey, all. Just saying hi to everybody. I'm watching Sonic 2 with my child. Hope everybody's having a good night. We're having a great night. Thank you, Julia. How are you? I mean, well, you're watching Sonic 2. Doesn't get much better than that. I love me some Sonic. You gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Hey, we got Jean. Jean. Welcome to the stream. Jean. Jean. Thanks for being here. What's going on? How was your weekend? It looks like a squirrel to me. Evie's not a squirrel. Evie is not a squirrel. And first of all, she is not here. So can we even talk about she who is not here present? You know, she has been taken from me by my son. So it's literally, I think right now, my son is either hugging it or it's right next to his bed. Yeah. But Evie has taken a new role in the family. Evie has. So yeah, we got a lot of deals today, guys. I'm really excited about today's scare. So there's a lot of items. We got 24 items in total. We've got the brand new temporal forces. I mean, what a show. What a show. I'm excited. How are you? Anything new before we get started? Tell me about how's your week coming along? What are you hoping to accomplish this week? Give me one thing, guys. One thing that you're like, I gotta accomplish this week. What is it? What is it? What is it? You're like, I gotta do that. For us here, it's spring break actually. So the dudes are home, and we went to the beach yesterday, and we hope to go to the beach at least one more time. One more time. One more time at least, right? And then see what else we do. I would have chosen EV2, says Terry Quick. Yep. Well, I mean, we can get you an EV here on Amazon, Terry Quick. You know it. So far, I've lost 150 pounds. That's amazing. We got to keep going, though. We got to keep going and maintain it. That's the challenge and the exciting part. We got to maintain it, and you're doing a great job so far, Jean. Obviously, I don't want to like toot my own horn. I don't want to, whatever. I know, but partly I think there's a little bit there that is about how we introduced Impossible Burgers as a very healthy meal. I don't know. I'm just saying there might be a little correlation between one and the other. What do I have this yellow? There you go. And then I would break it accidentally. Poor little Evie. I realized lights are not on. Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go. Now we got light. Hey, what's up, Juan Ortega? Welcome to the stream, Juan Ortega. Thanks for being here, Juan. How was your weekend? What is new? Saw a fancy raccoon this morning. Did I tell this story? I don't know if I told this story. So I'm gonna tell you a story before we start with products here. So the other day, I was Chrissy went out. That's what happened. Chrissy went out, and the dudes were going night back here. What's up, Deep Tide on Twitch? Hey, happy spring break. Thank you, Deep Tide, also known as the one, the only, the singular, the unique Sam Kohler. Thank you, Deep Tide. Hope you're doing great. You rock socks. Thank you so much for being there. So the other day, Chrissy went out, right? And the dudes were sleeping back. We have a couch back here now where the office is. I'm gonna call it the studio. The studio is back here, and we have a little couch here with a little TV. So the dudes were back here with me, and they fell asleep here. So I'm like, great. All right, gonna go night. The dudes are gonna go nighty. And I'm like, okay, great. Let's go night. So they passed out. Everything was great. Then Christy says, hey, I'm almost home, so help me out, just to come in, and then we'll move them to the rooms or to their bed. Great. Okay. And then so here I go. I gotta step out. I gotta open this door to go into the outside for a second. The way our house works, I gotta go to this area is kind of like detached. So I gotta very slowly open the door to go outside. Very slowly. The dudes cannot hear me. And I don't want to say that they call me like the mime. But I stepped out so quietly. And I mean so quietly that then I'm like, let me turn on my flashlight. Let me turn on my flashlight. So I turn on the flashlight and I'm looking down. I'm like, great, okay. Then I go to turn like this to go back that way, right? So I'm gonna turn like this, and I turn, and literally like I could have almost petted like face to face with an opossum. An opossum and I had a moment where we looked into each other's eyes, and I'm like, oh, I guess I was that good of a mime getting out of the door, like, kind of like that. Because I put we looked at each other for a second. I'm like, oh, and it almost took it a good 2 seconds to kind of be like, oh, and then she ran away, or it ran away, and I'm like, oh. So then I ran away and called for mama also. But anyway, that was the story of the opossum. So I'm talking about a raccoon. We got an opossum going around, and then of course, many of you guys know that are regulars. Um, we've got Peaks. Peaks is our peacock who visits us every day in our roof, and is right now it's spring, so it's searching for a mate. So he goes onto our roof, which is a flat roof, and kind of starts and then goes opens up all his feathers. He's like, look at me, with my big feathers, and I'm like, you sir are the sir. I'm gonna look at you, sir, because you look like the sir. So anyway, yeah, that's the story. I kind of went totally off whatever. I would have chosen the Mandalorian. I don't know about that. What's up, Jay? I haven't had a beautiful Impossible Burger. I'm surprised. Uh, your British accent sounds more like Valley Girl. Man, saying Valley Girl ages me a little bit. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but and Kirby with the thanks, sir. Yeah. So that was our opossum story. I mean, my mind kind of worked, except that not even the opossum could hear me come out. So anyway, that happened. So are we ready to dive into some mega products of mega kind? Let me know in the chat. We've got a lot of items. There's way too many items for us to talk about. Too many. And that's why it's going to be your shirt. No, it does not. There's no stain. Ow. Ow. It injured me. Yeah, I see. Well, I was cooking. And oh wow, Matt Kelly Clarkson, man. What did I make for dinner tonight? Of course, an Impossible Burger. And I was like, I should make another one and ship it to Jajon so that when he gets, he's like, oh wow, I love Impossible Burgers. Nom nom nom. But that's what we ate. Impossible Burger. I ate an Impossible Burger. Chrissy and the dudes had a mega regular burger. There's a little black square on the screen. Yes, because that's supposed to be in theory. The subtitles, but they're not kicking in for some reason. The subtitles should be I've tried everything over here, and I do mean everything, but it just does not want to. It does not want to kick in, and I'm at a loss. I am at a loss as to why it is not kicking in. It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. Yeah, microphones enable. Like I see it actually on the. This is a web-based app, so on the web, like literally the browser, I see it. I see it right there, and it's telling me hi. Test, 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 test. Oh, there we go. Look at that. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing. It's kind of like one of those things, that are wonderful. I've always wondered what that was. Well, now you know. The more you know. All right, let's jump to the first item, guys. First item we're talking about tonight is the one, the only USB wall charger. A pair, meaning two of these little beauties, are going to be coming in for you at $6.99, $3 off there. Fantastic, huh? I mean, this is just going to solve problems left and right. So, what is it? We're talking about from Aokin, excuse me. Um, are off some, they're off. I mean, they're kind of there. Anyway, so we got Aokin. So this is a very simple device, a little USB wall charger that charges two CCs. See, I'm reading now from the chat. Two USB A's at a time. Very simple. This is not like really hard science. It's something that, for example, you think about in your maybe in your office, or let's say in your room, right? In your room, you're going to go night. You can charge your phone, you can charge your tablet or your wearable just with one single plug. So really nice. $6.99 comes with two. Looks exactly like this, and I use it right now. I'm using it actually to charge my iPad that is right over here on off screen, and then I have, you guys are gonna see right here. You see this? You see this right here? This is an extra large mouse pad that I use to house my mouse and my keyboard. And it has an RGB component to it. So if I plug it in, it lights up. And we're gonna see it right now. Guys, watch this space right here. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Because what I'm gonna do is on with one of these, I'm going to charge my iPad. With the other one, I'm gonna charge that thing up. The mouse pad. Here we go. One, two, and a three. You see that? You see that? So very simple. Now this is on, and I am charging. And I am charging my iPad all at once, right? So simple device. Think about it for your office, for anywhere like your kitchen, your restroom. Think about your bathroom. Like some or many of the maybe you and your significant other. Let's say both of you have electric toothbrushes that charge up with a USB A. So now you can plug both in, charge them both at the same time, no problem. Again, these comes with two of these at $6.99. So really nice. Get it now. Meow meow. Meow meow. 30% off. All right, so next up, we're gonna jump now onto game controllers. Game controllers for the Xbox or for PC. And I've got actually all three of them, but there's two. Let me see. Is the camo still? Yeah, the camo's a little bit more money. These are fantastic. The white and the black, 50% off from our friends at Turtle Beach. Let's go ahead and check this one out because this is magical in nature. Ta-da! All right, so let me just, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at an excellent Xbox and PC game controller joystick for your gaming. I've played Elden Ring with this. I've played Star Wars Jedi Survivor with this, and many other games. Perfect to play any sort of RPG, any story, anything. Even if you wanted to use this for Call of Duty, for like an FPS, no worries. What you're looking at here is the two joysticks. Obviously, you get everything kind of looks very similar to your regular Xbox controller, but you've got this really nice kind of like media center for your headset. You're going to connect your headset right down here with a 3.5 millimeter cable, and that gives you access to this. So now you can mute your mic really easy. You can put up the volume up and down. You can switch up the EQ, change the mode, etc. You also get two additional buttons in the back for you to map to whatever you want. These are additional. And it's very comfortable to wear. A little bit of rubber here on the sides. So even if you are like at that last boss in Elden Ring and you're getting a little sweaty in the hands, this is not going to just slip around. It's very comfortable to hold and to use. It comes in white and black at $29.95, 50% off. It also comes in camo, even though the camo is a little bit more money for reasons that I don't fully understand. But whether you like it in white or you like it in black, both available. $29.95, just a really, really strong joystick or controller for your gaming. Again, I've used it. Turtle Beach is a brand that is very well known in gaming. They make great headsets. We're going to take a look at one in a little bit. They make actually an excellent yoke for Flight Simulator. Excellent. Probably one of the top ones in the industry. So do check it out. $29.95. What's up, Hanzo? Let's give it up for Hanzo, everybody. Hanzo. All right, Hanzo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. My name is Alex. If you have any questions about any of the items in the carousel, please ask away, chat with us, and tell us what is up. What is up? All right, so next up here, we got probably, arguably, the biggest one right meow. So I know many of you guys watching, and I'm looking at you, David S., who's not here. David S., where are you, David S.? Many of you regulars that visit often, thank you, by the way. You guys know David S. He's always talked about it, the Meta Quest or whatnot. Maybe you at home, you've been thinking about the Meta Quest for some time. You saw it maybe at a friend's house. You've seen me play it because we've done the flight simulator on it, right? And maybe, I mean, oh, you know what? I don't think I have it updated. Maybe I can update it in the background. I hope it doesn't slow it too much. Let's see if we can update in the background. Maybe we can do a little flight later in it. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? I think that sounds like a good idea, even though I haven't tested it in a while. So it's kind of like a shot in the dark here. But I can't even find Flight Simulator. Okay. So I guess we're not going flying. Probably going to be a massively big, huge even update because I have not played it recently. I really have not. So we'll see. Let's see if it works. Anyway, so back to the MetaQuest 2. So many of you guys have talked to me in the past. Oh man, that looks really good. I really want to get it. It's really, it looks like something I want to do, but I might not have right now the cash to do it, or right now it's not the right time. And if you hear something in the background, it's Flight Simulator opening up. Even though, again, there's probably going to be a major download. I want to see how big it is, because if it's not that big, we can probably squeeze it while we're live. We'll see if we can do it. What's up, Pudgy? Monkey! Welcome to the stream, Pudgy! Thanks for being here, Pudgy. And I don't think I have a way. You know what? I'm going to mute. You guys, the sounds are muted just for a second. Wow. We are downloading this. See if we can do it in a little bit. So, MetaQuest 2 on deal. Hey, what? Henzo on the way out. Henzo, please come back. We're going to be doing some Pokemon and Flight Simulator later. You don't want to miss it. So, MetaQuest, 20% off right now at $199. This is the Quest 2, right? So, we just had the release a few months ago on the Quest 3. Right, and the difference is something of importance there, but it does not put down or really, it doesn't downgrade the fact that the MetaQuest 2 is an awesome. Oh, look, it worked already. All right, look at that, and there's a Dune expansion. Wow, that's funny. There's a Dune expansion in flight simulator. I'm just seeing there as it's loading. Just funny. Anyway, back to serious business. So, um, MetaQuest 2, I have it right here on deal today, and we're gonna be demoing this in a little bit. At 199. So if you've been thinking about the MetaQuest 2, you've been thinking about virtual reality in general, you're like, hey, you know what? That's something I really want to try. Then right now it's a good time to get it. While yes, it's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. The MetaQuest 3 came out recently. It's a good upgrade. It's a worthwhile upgrade for somebody if you plan on doing virtual reality a lot, or maybe you already have the 2 and you're like, you know what, I want to make the jump, whatever it is, right? Um, it did work. Now that I look at this, it did work. Very easily actually. I was not expecting it to work this easily. So maybe we can go for a flight here. Let me know in the chat real quick, guys. Do we want to first go through the rest of the products, or do we want to demo the MetaQuest 2 through a flight? Let me know in the chat if anybody has any particular interest there. In the meantime, I'm checking something here. So I think they're connected. I would still need to get the yoke to do it. But I mean, at least maybe we can try it out. So the idea behind the MetaQuest 2 is virtual reality, right? Virtual reality is not only does it have some incredible games for you to in applications really for you to experience something like by being there, right? But it also augments existing games by like a long shot. It's just it really does a really nice job. And Flight Simulator is a great example because in Flight Simulator, it's already amazing when you're in a cockpit and you're just looking. But the truth is, and don't get me wrong, I do it. I'm not telling you it's wrong. But if I wanna, if the way you move around the cockpit in Flight Simulator is by pressing like F1, F2, F3, I think it is, or Control 1, Control now I don't even remember because I haven't used it in a while. But you got to press a keyboard command to move, like, okay, Control 1, Control 2, Control 3, right? Imagine instead if your entire movement of the head was the game. So it makes it much more realistic. And the same applies to many other games. I also have another game here that we could try out, which is Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron is yet another game that you can actually use to pew pew. Right? So you can actually use your entire movement of your head in VR to look around. So picture this: if you're a fan of Star Wars, you are now, close your eyes, everybody, close your eyes. You are now in the cockpit of an X-Wing, and there's a mega battle going on with TIE fighters everywhere, and you're no longer, again, pressing, I don't know, left bunker to look left, and right bunker to look right, and I don't know, in B to look back. You're now actually um moving your head around to look at that TIE fighter as you're flying. Where's the TIE fighter? Oh, it's over there. Oh no, there's another one, right? That creates a big difference in immersion. And that's what we're gonna demo hopefully here tonight in a second. What's up, Holy? Welcome to the stream, Holy. Thanks for being here, Holy. It's funny, we haven't done this in a while. Because I don't even have the VR sort of set up on the Stream Deck. I do think I have it somewhere that I might need to look for, but I'm not even sure where. Any for the PS5? I did not look for the PS5, but maybe we can look in a little bit. Let me see one thing. I want to see. Let's see. Have we even done VR? I cannot even remember. Um, I cannot even remember if we've. I want a Meta 3 for my birthday. Well, what's up, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. MetaQuest even good? It is great. It is great. I'm trying. I think I just did a little mistake here, so I'm really. Hold on a second. I did a little mistake on my end. We haven't done this in a hot minute, so give me a second. Um. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's working. Now the next thing is for me to get it on your screen, but I gotta remember. Hold on a second. Ah, yes, I remember this. Okay, hold on. We had figured it out, huh? All right, give me 1 second. Give me one second. Let's figure this out. We used to do this very often, but in the new setup we hadn't done it. I can't believe we hadn't done it in the new setup. That's just wild to me. The Apple Vision Pro is just too. I mean, the Apple Vision Pro is great. Don't get me wrong; it's exciting, but it's pricey. It's pricey. Let me get something over there. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. All right. Of course we need a yoke. Of course we need a yoke, and then I gotta set up the scene real quick. I just need to find the one that we used to use before. So I just need a second there, but I have to do this real quick. We're gonna put this down like so. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think that this one is on sale today, unfortunately. Let me think. Let me think. What can we? All right. Snowing in the chat. What's going on? What's going on, Evans? Thank you so much for being here. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? All right. So we got that. We got that. I just need to do one more thing. One more thing. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Uh-huh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, this is starting to take shape. Starting to take shape. Oh, good. The batteries are low. Keep default. Okay, so you guys see what I'm seeing. All right. So remember, guys, I can't see the what do you call it? Oh, and I need to unmute this. Hold on a second. All right. All right. I think we're back here. Give me 1 second. We're gonna go to world map. I'm gonna change to daytime just to make it a little bit easier. We're gonna go just right here. We're gonna go. Why don't we go to maybe LaGuardia, New York, or LA. Let's go to LAX. Why don't we go to LAX? Let's go to LAX. And we're just gonna go from LAX, not the runway though. Let's just go right there and arrival. Great. All right, let's go, everybody. We got our plane. We're gonna fly that. That's it. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. All right, here we go. Go to the chat. In the chat, what's up, Kirsten? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for being here. We're talking about a cat that weighs a lot. Thank you, Pudgy, for sharing. So the goal is, I want to show you guys. You know, the coolness of this, because again, you're gonna see, right? We're in the cockpit. Again, I want to point something out. I'm purposely not moving, because what happens is many times when you're flying a flight, you are pressing buttons to look like F1, F2, F3, right? Instead, look at me. Hey, what's up, guys? Should we step outside? Let me make sure you guys can see. You guys see what I'm seeing? Yeah. Okay. So let's step outside. Here we go. Hold on. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? We ready? Clear engines. Yeah, right. All right. So let's get out of here. Let's do a very quick. All right, we got that. I totally forgot how to do this. No, I don't want external battery. Up. And remember, I could go and the thing is, I have a desk in between, and I could go there and up. That's the fuel pumps. Fuel pumps are on. Let's take this out. All right, let's take a look. Let's go up and away. Yes, indeed. A turtle's 2 pounds. All right, so we got that. Lights. Let's turn on the lights. And remember, this what I'm about to do, you cannot do without the MetaQuest 2. Look at me. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Everybody ready to go? Everybody ready to go back there? Everybody ready to go, right? So, all right. So, let's put on the lights. Beacon. No smoking. This is a no smoking flight. Okay. We're gonna do that later. All right. Let's go ahead and start the left. Clear prop. Here we go. And now what we're doing is this is going to start rotating in just a second. We're monitoring down here. Some numbers to go. There it is. Wait, is it going? Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And there, you see that? There we go. We got a good start on the left. Then put it on non-feather. There we go. All right. Generator on the left one. Generator on the generator on the left one. Generator. Okay, let's try that again. Generator on the left. Generator. All right. No. Well. Okay. Well, we cannot go anywhere if I don't get this. There you go. All right. Back to the chat. Anything in the chat, guys? All right. So we got that going. Great. Let's turn on the. Let's actually. What do we call? Oh, I forgot. How do we call the tower? There we go. Let's just tell them we want to get out of here. Let's get out of here. Ground. We want to get out of here. Let's just, I want to go out. Straight up.
Los Angeles ground SILVERWING.
Oh, I don't know why I have silver wings.
Golf request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Silverwing 72 taxi to and hold short of runway 25 right using taxiway Charlie 12 Charlie Charlie 1 Bravo Bravo 1. Contact tower on 119.8 when ready.
All right, let's say yes and let's get going. We're one engine. We'll start the other one on the way.
Right using taxiway Charlie 12 Charlie Charlie 1 Bravo Bravo 1 Silverwings 72.
Ouch. All right, and off we go. Let's start the right one while we're going. Anybody coming? No, we're good. Right one should be starting now. We're looking down there, make sure that's rising. It is rising. And let's put this one on. This one fourth. All right, we got both. And if you see if you guys see the shadow there, you actually see it spinning. All right. All right. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna try to be quick here. Let's get going. I'm gonna check the chat in just a second. It actually said to go that way. We're just gonna do illegal things because we want to get out of here ASAP for you guys. But again, do you notice everything that we're doing with the MetaQuest 2? You are moving your head around and looking at things, right? You are. Let's minimize this for just a second. I am literally with my hands doing the movement, right? This is a propeller, the throttle, right? Flap. Put landing lights on. Did I miss anything? Lead. All right, and we're going. We gotta go all the way to the end. But we're going. We're on our way. We're on our way, and we're just gonna really go around, and we can stop the demo at any moment. The point here, again, is to show you the kind of stuff that you can do, guys. That you can do with MetaQuest 2. There's some games that are purposely made for the Quest 2, and we're looking at Beat Saber. We're looking at those kind of games. There's a great Star Wars game, Galaxy Quest. It's amazing. But there's some games also that kind of just really grab what you already maybe have and make it that much better. If you like flying with VR is a whole different story. The fact that you can look around the way you do is just something that you don't normally see. You know what I mean? It's really, really special. So that's something that VR can create. I'm gonna check the chat here in just a second. Because I just want to make it all the way to the runway. So just if you have questions, put them in the chat, and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. There's 3 lights there that I don't know. I can't quite see what they are. What am I missing? Am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? I haven't flown this plane in months. I should probably check. Maybe we can check. Checklist after earlier. Yep, generators are on. Yep. Okay, next taxi check, brakes. Yes. Next auto feather. Let's arm that right there. Parking brake, we don't need it right now. Auto. Am I going correct? Yeah. Autopilot, we are not going to use it most likely. Maybe just a little bit to hold so whatever. Fuel pumps are on. Those are on. Rudder trim set to 10. That is not. Whoa. We got propellers full forward. That we're gonna do when we get there. Flaps for takeoff. Yes, speeder heat is on. Alright, so we're full forward. Oh, wait, I forgot how to stop. don't know what this does. I thought this was a brake. Clearly it is not. I don't know how to brake. We don't. Oh, there we go. We got the brake. We got the brake. Oh. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Something here. I want you guys to be able to see everything I'm seeing, roughly. All right, let's check the chat. All right, back to the chat for a second. What did I miss in the chat? Talking about dogs. I cannot find South Korea right now. I think we should all jump out. No. Here we go. Everybody ready? Here we go. Here we go. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. Let's tell the tower we're ready to go.
Los Angeles Tower, SILVERWING.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Ready?
Ready for departing straight out at runway 25 right.
Silverwing 72, wind 258 at 14. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 25 right.
We're clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 right.
Here we go.
Silverwings 72.
Here we go. We all checked. I don't know what those errors are. I don't remember, to be honest. I'm gonna need to look it up. Oh, I know what one is. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to pause for a second because that generator on the right, I forgot to turn it on. So we've got the clearance. Oh, look at that sun. Look at that sunset, West Coast. What about my West Coasters? Are you guys seeing that out of your windows right now? There we go. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Let's go up. Let's go. Let me check the chat one last time. All right, let's go, everybody. Put your seatbelts on. Let's see if we can do this, huh? Here we go. Here we go. All right, we got our takeoff speed. Up we go. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at that beautiful sunset, huh? Welcome to LA, everybody. Flying out of LA. Let's go fly down, what is it called? Manhattan Beach. All right, take this off. We're gonna... So here we go. We're just gonna turn around. Let's go to the beach and come right back. Can you guys see? Are you guys able to see everything I'm seeing? You guys see the sunset? Are you guys seeing this incredible sunset? You did not think when you came to Amazon today that you'd be watching the West Coast sunset as it sets over over the ocean, huh? We can't go all the way to Hawaii. That would be like a 5-hour flight, but at least we can see a little bit of LA. And again, remember what we're doing with the MetaQuest 2. You can look down, right? Which is very cool. And there's a beach. There's a beach. And we're just gonna quickly swing by and try to come back around. There's the beach. Wait a minute. Is that Sam Kohler bathing? Do you guys see that? I think that was Sam Kohler bathing. Or tanning. Are you tanning right now, Sam Kohler? Right? So if you're just stumbling onto the stream, you might be like, what are you doing, sir? Why? The MetaQuest 2 is on deal, and we're trying to demo a little bit of everything you can do with the MetaQuest 2, including flying like an eagle. Or more like a twin otter, because we're like a little otter. All right, now we're just gonna turn around and land here. We're gonna keep it short today. We're not gonna do a very long flight. But again, I mean, the goal here is to see everything you can do with this aircraft, right? Let's go back. Chat. Everything appears to be okay. Oh, we're going down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's call the tower and get back in.
Silverwing 72 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Los Angeles Tower SILVER.
Maybe we can go down to Long Beach. Where's Long Beach? Isn't Long... Oh, no, Redondo Beach. Let's go to Long Beach. Let's land in Long Beach, huh? Everybody see Long Beach? Long Beach. Where's Long Beach? There's Long Beach. I never been, yeah, actually, no, I have been.
Long Beach Tower SILVERWINGS 72 is 13 miles west, 1,600 feet with Oscar for touch and go.
Silverwing 72 Long Beach Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er, 2 wind 24 tree at 8. Enter left downwind runway 30.
Anybody know exactly? I don't know if I'm going the right way.
Enter left downwind runway 30.
Does anybody actually know where Long Beach? I thought Long Beach was somewhere here. Oh, they're patterning. Okay, so we're going that direction. Look at the sunset again. This is LA. Anybody in LA? Can you confirm that this is what you see out your window right now? And by the way, Flight Simulator, even though I don't believe the game is on deal, it gives you it's very cool because you actually get a very awesome. It uses Bing Maps, so they say you can literally sort of find your house. If you fly over it, you will find your house, which is pretty cool, right? Go back to the chat here. I can put the here. Yeah, we are a little bit lost. We are a little bit lost.
Long Beach Tower SILVERWINGS 72 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Silverwing 72 Airport is 10 o'clock 10 miles.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Somewhere there. We're almost there in Long Beach. Long Beach, California. Oh, I see an airport right there. Is that it? I don't know. That's I don't know. That's it. Oh, we're going, we gotta back up. I see an airport right there, but I don't know if that's it. There's another airport somewhere down there. Which one of the two is it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You see, like there's an airport right here, and there's an airport. Oh, it is this one. 30. We gotta come back. Not a. So that is the airport, but that runway that you see there in front of us is not the one that they want us to land on. So we're trying to still kind of figure out. It's a runway that is all the way. We gotta turn around. Let's see if we see it. I don't see it at present, but I'm sure we'll see it. And if anybody knows, that appears to be a big one of the highways. Who knows which one? Where's the runway? Is that one? Say runway. Yeah, 30. So there must be one that we gotta turn. Oh, I think it's a long one there. Okay. So in other words, I think they should give us
Long Beach Tower SILVERWINGS 1,600 feet to land.
Silverwing 72 Long Beach Tower. Altimeter 29er tree. Wind
here we go.
268 at 11. Make left traffic runway 30. Silverwing 72 wind 268 at 11.
Here we go.
Clear to land runway 30.
Everybody put on your seatbelts. Put on your
Clear to
seatbelts.
land runway 30 Silverwings 72.
Two. Put on your seatbelt. If you're still with me, put on your seatbelt. Okay. Landing lights back on. That's it. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Put on your seatbelts. Oh, there's a runway. Look at that. Oh, I'm a little bit high, huh? I'm a little bit high, but we'll make it. We'll make it. We'll just have to come down and slow down. There we go. We're almost there, everybody. Sorry for the very steep approach here. Hopefully nobody lost their lunch. A little bit high. gotta slow this down quite a bit. Look at that. 2 and 2. Magical in nature. Oh, I went now a little high. All right, everybody, welcome to Long Beach.
Silverwing 72, turn next taxiway.
Welcome to Long Beach. The time. Got him. The time the same as it was when we left.
Silverwing 72, exit runway when able.
And there we go. Look at that sky, huh?
Silverwing 72, contact ground on 133.0.
Look at that sky. Let's go ahead and just stop it right here. And exit the game. How was that? How was that? Let's go back here to the front. So the idea there was just to kind of...
72, acknowledge.
Yeah, I heard you. Just trying to exit the game real quick. Move this out of the way. So the idea, again, besides a little bit of fun, was to showcase the stuff that you can do with the MetaQuest 2, right? The MetaQuest 2 available today at $199. It is on deal. It's a great time to jump into one of these, because whether you want to go flight simulator, you want to do the Star Wars game that maybe later on we can try out as well, you can get it for a really, really good price today at $199. That's equivalent to a Nintendo Switch Lite. And I'm saying this not because I'm putting down the Nintendo Switch Lite, which is a fantastic device. It's just VR at that price. Let's check the chat out. All right, there we go. Back to the chat here. That was a nice flight, huh? Hopefully everybody enjoyed that. Cool shopper, have a great night. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. A little flight. Was that Felix Humberto? Felix Humberto, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. We survived. Terrence? Look at that. Terrence watching from Locata, Seville, Spain. Thank you, Terrence, for coming by. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed that little flight. I think that was everybody. I mean, I was scared to get on this, Evans, but we made it. We made it, huh? I got airsick and that I can't help you with. But yeah, we did a little flight LAX to Long Beach in California, witnessing the beautiful sunset. That was a really nice time. And you can do that with the MetaQuest 2. Today, $199, 20% off. Great, great, great deal. All right. What's up, Julia? I know. I do know how to fly planes, somewhat. I have a few hours in a real plane. A few though. I'm not a professional pilot. But you know that if I'm waiting one day. When I'm really not. By the way, I'm really not. I'm not. But if the flight attendant said, does anybody know how to fly a plane? I'm gonna be like, aye aye, Captain. Aye aye. I've flown a plane or two in Flight Simulator. I mean, it's the same, right? It's the same, right? Yeah. All right. Thank you again, everybody, for joining. I hope you enjoyed. That was Avicii. Welcome to the stream, Vichy. Thanks for being here. You got me sick, Vichy. I feel like you're sick 24/7, dog. I feel like you're sick 24/7. We need more vitamin C for Vichy. All right, everybody. So let's keep. Oh wait, I forgot to check the Twitch chat. Fossey McFoss. The L. Good to see you, Fossey. I heard the what do we call it, the stream loots. Thank you so much for that. The little multi LBC. I'm not sure. I like the Scooby Doo Shaggy outfit. Okay. I didn't even think of that. Do I look like Scooby Dooby Doo Shaggy? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, it is brown and green, but I would have never thought that. Thank you, Fossey McFoss. Unbelievable. All right, so that was the Meta Quest 2. If you want to see, maybe later on, like in an hour or more, we'll do another preview, another showcase of the Meta Quest 2, whether it's in Flight Simulator or we try instead Rogue Squadron. So Star Wars Rogue Squadron is another game where you can actually go like, oh no, the TIE fighter is gonna get me, meow meow, pew 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 pew. I'm awful at that, but very, very bad. But anyway, we can try it out. Take emergency every day, says Terry Quick. It really helps boost immunity. Jean saying, no way, Shaggy's adult height. Not well, you know what? So the thing is, I'm actually taller than Matthew Lillard. The Shaggy. I almost once made it onto the NBA, but I declined to get drafted. But that was some time ago. Back at other times. He's 6'3". Oh, good. I'm 6'4". So I mean, we're right there. Yeah. All right. Let's keep it going now. So we got 2 keyboards. Oh, by the way, tonight, because I just saw Cool Shopper leave, and I'm really sorry, Cool Shopper. I don't mean to whatever. But we were supposed to do the Temporal Forces live today. What's up, Tim? Welcome to the stream. We were supposed to do Temporal Forces. Do we have but since we just finished a fun thing, let's do a couple of these items in the carousel, and then we'll do another fun thing. All right. So let's talk about keyboards. How many people maybe could be on the hunt for a brand new keyboard? We got 2 in the carousel today, I think. It's funny. I do say I think out loud, even though I am the one that prepares this. So I'm like, did I put 2? We got two in the carousel today. One, the end paint. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, it's one of those when I would go to the roller coasters, you know, they would say like you got to be at least this height to ride. I was often like, you know, out of the range. You know, like, wow, you're too tall. We don't know if you can ride this because you're that tall. That's what they used to tell me. It's true. Yeah, it's 100% true. Yeah, yeah. We got a great flight. Very yes. Yeah. Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the flight. Thank you for that. That was Flight Simulator 2020 out of LAX into Long Beach on the Twin Otter, which is a very easy plane to fly. That's why like I just go on that one. There's no setting up of computers or whatever. It's just fun yoke handling. All right. So we got two deals today on keyboards. Great prices there, starting with the NPED K10. So this is a membrane non-mechanical keyboard that is $20. That alone, that's it. That's it. It's $20. It's $20. It types really nice. And yes, do I have it? Yes, I do. But I have it in white. So please note, the one on deal today is kind of like in a purplish, but I have it in white. All right. So this is the NPED K10. Why is the stream freezing up? I don't know. Sometimes it does it. You just got to refresh. So if that happens, try to just refresh and come back. Hopefully it's just for a second. If for a second like this, some people wait a lifetime. Look at that. Evans is like not freezing up for me. I might have done it 1.5 million times, but not for me today. Not today. Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you. All right. So let's go here, to the top down. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the NPED K10. Again, I got it in white as opposed to the purple, but $20.39. It's a great price. It is non-mechanical, but it's very quiet. It's spill resistant. So look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I sometimes spill my Coke, my water, my orange juice, my tea, whatever it might be? Then this might be a nice keyboard for you because it is spill resistant. If you even look, here we go.
Bossing CF Offo says Matt Damon, and by now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do.
It's true. It's true. Very good. We got okay, so Naftali, welcome to the stream, Naftali. Why don't I see commish when I send someone an Amazon link? So I'm guessing you're part of the Amazon influencer program, or I think that's what it's called, where you get a commission, a kickback for sending links. Well, first of all, Naftali, thank you for the comment. Welcome to the stream. I am not customer service. I mean, we like to service customers, but I'm not customer service. So the official answer, you're going to have to go to amazon.com/help for more information. Sometimes it could be because of cookies. Sometimes it could be because the person didn't buy that exact item or bought something else. Sometimes maybe they didn't buy it. And I do know at times, though, this is just me speaking, this is not official, that I don't know. I think there's something with friends and family. It doesn't always work, but I'm not 100% actually. So scratch that. I don't know if that's true. It might probably be with cookies. Maybe they had somebody else's cookies. But you know, feel free to direct your question to customer service or your representative if you have one. There's also a help under the Amazon Influencer Program, like an email that you might be able to reach out to get more information. What's up, Sarah? Welcome to the stream. Let's get up for Sarah, everybody. Sarah, thank you for joining us, Sarah. There's many reasons why, but I'm not official. You know what I mean? So whatever I tell you, it might be like, wrong. Kind of like, they're gonna be like this, like this. What's up, Aurora M? Everybody, let's give it up for Aurora M. Aurora, thank you for joining us today. A very, very big welcome to you as we are live here on Amazon Live Monday night. Is there a better way of starting the week than with a massive live stream with mega deals? I don't know if it is. So back to the NPIT K10 here. Again, remember, for everybody that just joined, I got it in white. The one on deal today is on purple, excuse me. But it's a really nice spill-resistant membrane non-mechanical keyboard. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move this down. You know what? I'm going to leave it there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my microphone that is right over here. We're going to move it down so you guys can hear what it sounds as we type it, all right? But I'm going to be very quiet. Shh. So the idea there was just to give you a quick typing demonstration of what it sounds like. It is very light, very light. It does have metal in the back, but the top, again, because it's spill resistant, it's plastic. And if you actually see in the top down, let's go to the top down. It's not this. There's no mechanical switches there. So if you spill water, nobody cares. Nobody cares, which is a neat thing. So $20.39 right now, 15% off for the purple one on deal. Oh, I forgot one thing. It does have some parameters for RGB. So let me see if this works. Hold on. There we go. So let's go right here. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, we're going to go to the top down. So see, you do get some light. There's a button right up here called LED, and you can, wow. Oh, wow. It should change. Hold on. All right, now it should work. There we go. There we go. So I'll tell you why it didn't work. But there you go. So you can turn it off completely. You got the first one, green, blue, red, R, G, B. Again, blue, red, green, or turquoise, purple, and a yellowish. So those are the options that you have, or you can turn it off. But really nice, and again, available to you right now at 20 bucks. 20 bucks. So the reason it didn't work, actually, I connected it just to show you the different parameters there, the backlight parameters. I just connected to a regular USB. I didn't know that, but now I do. You got to actually connect it to the computer for the LED to change. Otherwise, it doesn't. All right, so that's that's one option at $20.39, and then the other one that we have today is the Royal Clutch. Let's take a look now at the Royal Clutch. But for that, I got to disconnect this one real quick. I really got to get a bigger USB hub. I really do. I know I do, and I keep saying that I will, but I never do. Let me ask real quick, Naftali, an Amazon customer, and Aurora, and Sarah, what are you guys looking for today? What are you guys looking for today? Are you shopping for anything in particular? Is there anything you guys are looking for? We got a lot of items in the carousel, and if there's something that you have questions about that is not the keyboards that I'm demoing right now, all you gotta do is ask me, and we can just switch on to whatever you want. That goes for everybody watching, and if you're just if you're browsing, that's a-okay. If you're lurking, a-okay as well. Feel free to ask if you have questions. We just demoed the MetaQuest 2, which is on deal today at $199. We did a nice flight and flight simulator. But yeah, you can ask questions. We might test that out in just a little bit. Going now to the next item. The next item is the Royal Clutch. Royal Clutch. This is the RK61, a 60% mechanical gaming keyboard from Royal Clutch. Really nice. Comes with different switches that you can choose. There's two iterations of this particular keyboard. There's a full RGB and the backlight, a single backlight. I happen to have the single backlight, but it looks the same as the one in the carousel. It's the exact same keyboard. It's just whether you have a one light backlight, which is a white light, or if you have the full RGB. It is wired though. I do want to point out, right? It is a wired keyboard. The RK61 is. Let me just double check something. Is this one 3-in-1 or is it wired? Yeah. Yeah, wired. Yes. Okay. So I was speaking correctly. One of the cool things about this, let's go here to the to here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. One of the cool things about this is that you can actually select. If you see right, I don't know if you guys see my cursor. Do you guys see my cursor? Yeah, there you go. So if you see at the bottom, right next to my screen, like right here, it shows hot swappable blue, hot swappable red, hot swappable brown. So you can choose the mechanical switch that you want in your keyboard. You can actually pick it. Are all three on deal today, or is it just a red one? The blue is, and the brown is too. So you can select whatever sort of switch you want. Each one is going to be different. Red is linear, so it's going to be very quiet. I'm trying to remember. I think I have brown here. This is the brown. Let's see. Yeah, this is brown, right? If you want, I have a red one and a blue one back there. If you want to hear the difference, brown is going to be tactile, so you're going to feel it go down, and it's going to be just a little bit more audible than the red, but it's still that middle point. The red, very quiet. You're barely going to be able to hear it go down or feel it go down. Whereas the blue is the complete opposite. It functions more like a little bit of a typewriter. So you feel the switch engage, and you feel, and you hear it. You hear the click, 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 click every time you type. So which one do you want? That's completely personal. But that's one of the cool things about Royal Clutch is that they let you pick whichever one you want. There's no surprise, right? I've seen people like get one. It's like, oh wow, this is really, they thought the keyboard was cool, period, and then they got it and they started using it. It's like, oh wow, this is really loud, and I don't like it. And it turns out that it was a green or a blue. Here you actually get to pick which one you want. And the fact that it's hot swappable means, as it demonstrated right there, actually, that if you wanted to switch the switches, you get them. You're like, I don't like this. If you ever wanted to actually do the switch, it's just kind of like a plug and play. You can just take it out and put another one back in. Obviously, and it's very easy. In reality, it's very easy. It's very easy to do. You get a keycap puller, you get a switch puller, just little ping, ping, done, right? So it's very easy to do, and it's something you can do if you want. Questions in the chat, guys. So we got two great keyboards, two wired options, one mechanical RGB, hot swappable. You can pick the switch at $42. And then the more affordable option from NPED. This is a membrane, non-mechanical, spill-proof wired keyboard with 3 parameters for backlights, not full RGB, at $20.39. Questions now when it comes to the keyboards. Any questions on the keyboard? Any questions on the keyboards? I got a bird nest box with AI camera, and I'm waiting for birds to move in. That's pretty cool, Meatface. That is pretty cool. Are you gonna watch Little bird, three little birds. And on my doorstep, singing three songs, of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. I get a notification anytime a bird visits. Very cool. Well, we want to see pictures. We want to see pictures of little birds flying in the sky, flying in the sky. Ah, Fossi McFosfos, I just saw that. So I was right. I was right. Friends and family cannot earn you commission either, in theory. Yeah, I thought that was the case, but I wasn't sure. The latest bird visit. Very. Oh, we'll have to check it out. We'll have to check it out. Bird, I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Is this gonna be? Is this gonna be? Oh no, it's actually true. It's actually true. I thought I was about to get what's it called? Look at that! Look at that bird. I thought for a second I was about to get a rickrolled. I thought I was gonna get rickrolled, but I didn't get rickrolled. Very cool. Thanks for sharing, Meat Face. That was a nice little bird. It makes me want to play Wingspan. It makes me want to play Wingspan and once again beat our friend Fossi McFosfos. Beat our friend Fossi McFosfos. He wouldn't like that, I don't think. Let's go here for a second. I want to test something. Let me test something real quick, everybody. Everybody, we're gonna test something live because that's what we do. That's what we do. Oh yeah. Test, 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 test. That did not work. Oh, it did. It did. It did. There we go. There we go. Oh, it did not work. Why did it work? Kind sir, Fossi McFosfos, could you type something in the chat? Kind sir. Let's see. There we go. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Test, test. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Fossi McFosfos. Appreciate you. Something in the chat. There it is. All right. My shepherd chases birds and every other thing that moves. Poor little birdies. I'm like a bird. All right. So we spoke about all that. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And I want to just jump real quick to an Alienware. Yeah. So this is something that a lot of you guys, I mean, in the past, many times it's happened where somebody's like, when are we going to get an Alienware on deal? I want an Alienware. I want an Alienware, right? Well, right now might be the time. Right now might be that time. Might be that time. Because we got a great Alienware on deal. For anybody looking for a laptop, particularly obviously a gaming laptop. And let's go here to it. Let's go ahead and take a look. What we're looking at here is at $1499.97, the Alienware M15. So this is a 15.6 inch laptop. So like that screen, that display is going to be 15.6 inches, which is that standard size display. It is 240 hertz, is a nice refresh rate. But the components is really what you're getting here. And you get an Ryzen 9 6900 H. So what this gets you is a very powerful processor, right? A very powerful processor with, I mean, arguably one of the better Ryzen processors, to be honest. 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM means you're going to be able to do many things simultaneously, all at the same time, and your computer's going to operate just fine. You get a 1 terabyte SSD, which I imagine might be NVMe. MDME. It doesn't say. It probably is. It might be. And then you get a 3070 Ti. So a 3070 Ti is an excellent video card from the previous generation, but it's a really, really strong video card. So if you want to be playing games, this is going to do it. This is going to do it. It's going to do it very, very, very well. Particularly, again, that the processor and the RAM here are particularly strong. The 1 terabyte is a lot of space, and the 3070 Ti is very good. It is not the latest generation. That would be the 4070 Ti that came out last year. So it's the previous generation that came out 2-3 years ago. But it's still very, very strong in a very, very good video card nonetheless. So $14.99 the price for anybody who wants to jump in under $1,500, and you get that Alienware. You get it. You get that Alienware that you've been wanting, that you've been like, yes, please, yes, please. You get it. You get it. So my Amazon stream is not liking me tonight because my stream is freezing up and not working, and it's annoying me. So good night. Oh, I'm sorry, Julia. We are also, remember, we're also live on Twitch. So if that gives you trouble, you can always come over to Twitch. I hear our friend Fassi McFasfas and our friend Deep Tide are kind of on the hunt for some help, for some company. So if you want to pop over to Twitch, feel free to do so. Otherwise, thank you, Julia, for being here. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Now, up next, I think we're going to go to the JBL Clip 4. And please ask your questions, guys. I want you to ask those questions. So that's Felix Berto Doroya. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Big warm welcome to you. Hope you're doing great. Are you shopping for anything right now? Let me know in the chat. Right now we're talking about the JBL Clip 4. Hey, hello, we got A Wilson. Welcome to the stream, A Wilson. Thanks for being here, A Wilson. How you doing? How you doing, A Wilson? Coming from the Philippines, says Felix Berto. That's very nice. I haven't been. Manila? Is it Manila? I haven't been. Though I've heard great things. Very pretty beaches and nature locations. Hey Wilson, how was your weekend? Did we get to play any Magic or any games? Did you stream at all this weekend? All right, so let's finish this real quick, and then we'll take no stream this weekend. I did buy 2 of the Fallout decks. Very cool. Are you a big Fallout player, A Wilson? That's one of those things that I never. This one, see, the Warhammer 40K got me. I was like, I gotta get that Necron one like right now, and it was the most expensive one back then. But this one, I'm not personally a Fallout player, so I have no idea who's who. So are you a big Fallout player? I love Fallout. All right, so that explains it. Is it still on deal today? It was on deal. No, it does not appear to be. There was one on deal last week. I was like, wow, that's quick for it to be on deal. But just in case that Sliver one is still there, I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying. I mean, slivers. I mean, you know what I mean? Slivers. I got Science and Mutant Menace. So that's not the dog meat one, huh? The dog meat, I think, is the only character dog that I know. So yeah, so 79.40 for the sliver one. I mean, didn't you always want to be a sliver grave mother? A sliver grave mother. There it is. There are the two possible what do I call it? Commanders with I'm trying to make it so you guys can read it. I don't know if you guys can read it or not. It says the Legends rule does not apply to slivers you control. Each sliver creature card in your graveyard has Encore X, where X is a mana value. You can do Encore 5. Exile this card from your graveyard. Well, that's actually not that great. So I bought a Mana Quest 2 from Amazon a few days ago when it was on sale. I looked on your storefront. I didn't see it, but I see it now. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it hurts my feelings. I'm crying like a baby now. Like a baby. Crying for the very first time. I am crying, but no worries. But we were literally demoing 15 minutes ago. We were demoing the Meta Quest 2 with a flight simulator game, which is a great time. I mean, it's a great time. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? It's a great. I mean, at $199 right now, if you're even remotely interested in VR and your computer can handle it, I would jump on it. I would jump on it because it's you know, I know some of you watching again might say like, oh, but the Meta Quest 3 is out. I want to get the latest one. Sure, get it. If you know, I'm not saying no, get it. But if you know, price is an issue or whatever, or you're not as sold, you might not want to like spend that extra money on the 3. The 2 is a $199. It's a really good deal if you just want to even get your feet wet in VR. Absolutely worth it. And maybe we'll do another demo in just a little bit. I feel there's a chance that tonight's stream might be a long one. Tonight's stream might be a long one because we are not even halfway through the carousel and we're already 2 hours in. 2 hours in, we haven't even done the carousel. So we'll keep it going. So let's talk about the JBL Clip 4. Right here. If you're watching us, by the way, if you're watching us, please say hi in the chat. My name is Alex. We're talking all things tech and games tonight. Oh, how's that Smashing Pumpkin song? Tonight. Yes, tonight we are talking all things tech and games, and we're doing demos of it all, guys. Today is one of those where we're taking our time. We're taking our time. We did a demo of the Meta Quest 2 that took probably a good half hour, but it was a great one. We're going to go now into some card games and board games and things. We're doing everything. So join in the chat and say hi, say hi. So back to the JBL Clip 4 today. We're talking about this portable speaker because, spring is around the corner. I see it. Even though, by the way, if you want to hear, watch something really funny. If you're on TikTok, some dude did kind of like a spring fight back video. Spring fight back. I cracked up. Chrissy, not so much. I showed it to Chris. She was like, I don't get it, but I thought it was funny. So you can look it up on TikTok. Spring fight back. But I'm sorry. Like I was talking to my family earlier today, and they were like, yeah, today we woke up in 30-degree weather, and they're actually up in North Carolina, so it's not even that high up there. They were like, yeah, it's cold. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. It's we woke up at 72. It's really no. Today I think it was 64. 64. Let me see. I'm literally seeing our text message. What's up, right? And I said it was 72. 72. I'm like, yeah. It's chilly here too. 72 degrees. But we see it. We see spring. Spring is coming around the corner, around the country. It's time to get outside. It's time to go for that hike. plan that picnic, go for that bike ride, whatever it is. Spend some time outside because maybe you've been inside for a long time. It's time to go outside, breathe that fresh air. Some of those flowers are starting to bloom. You hear the animals. Still loving the Mayono mic that I got. I say you're still using it too. You're still using this one, right? It's great. It's great. It's on deal today also at $27.99. $27.99, but not with the boom, but it said with a desk stand or a desk. It's great. I'm still using it. I've thought about switching to the other Mayono one, but I will need to get a brand new of these, and I kind of don't. I feel like this mic works really well. Literally, is there a better? You literally, everybody watching, you're hearing it right now. The DGM20, it's called, at $27.99. It's a really good price. Even tried it on the PS5. If people online were like, "Wow, you must have an expensive mic. You sound so clear." Whoa, look at that! Ow! Oh, I got a little. I don't know what I did. I did a weird movement. Look at that! Look at that! I mean, it's one of those things. It's a real, like, for the. I don't want to make in a way this claim because it's not like I've tested them all, but you're gonna be hard pressed to find a better microphone for $27. You know what I mean? That's it. That's a tweet. It's gonna be really hard to find something as good as this. Yeah, it has a lot of different features. No, I mean, obviously we're talking about the RGB. And don't get me wrong, guys. I see you back there. You're like, I don't want RGB. You can just turn it off. Right? You can just turn it off. No big deal. You can turn it back on. Lots of colors, including purple. Fossy McFoss purple. All right, where's the purple? There's a green. There's kind of like a purplish. Right? It also has a mic mute button. RGB plus 30% gamer skill. It's true. I think that's a 100% confirmed statistic. It's a thing. It's a thing. You know what I mean? It's a thing. So I don't doubt it one bit. So the way this works is very simple. Like, look, right? So a very quick mic mute button for you. If you're about to sneeze, you can mute and choose and then go back on. Or maybe you want to ask for the meatloaf or whatever it is, you can just press that. It does have a noise canceling throughout. So it's a nice way. Even if you have a little bit of noise in the background, it's going to be able to get rid of it a little bit. And it comes with a great desk stand. So the one thing about this one that I always warn, because I want you guys to know, is this. It's very simple. You got to eat it. This is a microphone that you got to eat with some salt and pepper, maybe mayo. Am I right? Everybody? Mayo, the best condiment there is. Right? Yeah. Right, so $27.99, and here's the problem. You got to eat it. So we're talking, if you notice, while we've been live here with you guys, I am still very close to the mic. So the moment that I do this, and now it's 2 feet? 2 feet maybe from me? Yeah, 2 feet. Hello? Can you still hear me? Kelly Clarkson. Right? So the important thing is you want to be close to the mic. And this one being the one on deal today, a tabletop stand, you want to be able to lean in and talk to it, right? So if it's right here, it's going to be here. Great. No worries, right? So that's what we want to be sure that we're doing. Do not get this mic if you're like, I want to put it in the middle of the table so it grabs everybody around the table. That's not what this mic is for. But it is very good at what it does. If you're going to speak close to it, so you're doing video on YouTube, you're on Twitch streaming, Amazon Live, YouTube stream, whatever you want to stream, you're going to be close to it. Great. You're going to be doing voiceover for YouTube. You're going to be recording a video podcast. You want to record an actual podcast. All of that works. Also want to mention the physical mic gain knob, which is where I'm going next. That's pretty big. That's pretty big because whenever you're talking with somebody, whether it's for work or you're playing a game, and they might tell you, hey, you're coming in low, or I can barely hear you, or oh, wow, sir, ma'am, you're very loud. Okay. So what you want to do, most of the times here, you got to go into settings, right? If you're on a computer, you go into settings, lower the microphone input or gain, or if you're on you said you tried on the PS5, you got to go into settings, figure something out. This is literally, there's a knob right down here that allows you to go back and forth. So for example, right now I'm telling you, I'm going to put this at the lowest setting possible. And I'm going to go testing, 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 testing. If you see, it's probably not as loud. But now I'm increasing, 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 increasing. So you hopefully notice there that as I was saying the word increasing, it was indeed increasing. So that makes it very simple to kind of go back and forth, right? That's pretty neat. Instead of having to go into the settings. So it's a great deal, $27.99. And this one, and actually the tabletop stand is going to work even better for work. You might be like, for work, you might not, maybe, I'm guessing, maybe, you don't want to have a big boom like this. You're going to be like, are you a Twitcher? Are you a streamer? What? Do you play games? What? The other one might look more professional. So if work is more your avenue, then, or maybe both, right? You want a game and you want to use it for work because you do a lot of Zoom, Amazon Chime, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, etc. You can use that really nicely. So $27.99 the price, 20% off. Right meow. Right meow. I never finished a JBL Clip 4 because A. Wilson interrupted us rudely. Just kidding. So let's finish real quick the JBL Clip 4 again. A great portable speaker because spring and summer around the corner, right? A. Wilson, I know A. Wilson is going to be spending some time outside. A. Wilson is. So, enjoying when temperatures start getting nice, or maybe where you are, they already started. You want to feel that sun. You want to feel that wind, that smell in the air that hopefully is a pleasant one. Lol. And you can take this outside really easily. Now, what the the Clip 4 does, and it does very well, is you guessed it, it clips. I know. I just like wowed myself right there. So the thing is, if you're going on maybe a stroller walk with your kids, you're going on a bike ride, you're going to the pool, the beach, you're going to bring a bag with you, you're going on a hike, you're going on a walk, there's many things you could be doing, right? And you can clip this to your bike, you can clip this to your stroller, you can clip this to your bag, your pool bag, your beach bag. You can clip it to pretty much anything, right? And just have it play, your favorite music. Maybe you, I don't know, maybe you're a person that does, I don't know if I can say brand, so I'm just going to say door-to-door delivery, right? Door-to-door delivery of some sort, maybe on a bike or something. This could also work really nicely. Even if you don't want to clip it, it has a little back here. If you see this rubber in the back, so it's not going to go flying, right? If I do, take a look at right here. If I do like, I can't knock it out. Whereas if I do the same sort of thing with this die right here, look, there it went. Right? If I do this, it just won't go. So very nice volume, play, pause in the front. You've got your, hold on, this side on, and Bluetooth on that side. and from JBL. Fantastic brand, great audio, and available today at $59.95. $59.95. $59.95. How's that sound? Good? Hey, Wilson, so you got a couple of new Commander decks. Did you get to test them out, or you just got them for now? Or maybe you just got them. Let me know. Because that would be neat. That would be neat. We can play maybe one day against my zombie deck. Dun, 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 dun. No testing yet. I just got them Saturday. Very cool. Very cool. Have you gotten other universes beyond decks in the past, or are these your first? In the meantime, for everybody watching, a very, very big welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. We've spoken about every item in the care, so up to this point where we are with the JBL Clip 4, and we just spoke, actually, we went out of order and spoke about the Mayono USB microphone, which is this one right here. $27.99 the price. Awesome. Happy to answer questions, but we spoke already about the Recon controllers. We spoke about Turtle Beach. We spoke about the keyboards. We did a big demo on the MetaQuest 2 at $199, and we spoke about the USB wall charger. Now, it doesn't, just because we spoke about it doesn't mean that we're not going to talk about it again. So if you have questions, ask. About the Necron 140K, you know, I want that one so bad. Why? Why do you do this to me, A. Wilson? The funny thing is, like, I like Magic, but I don't really play Magic. All right. If I play in Tabletop Simulator, because I don't have time sometimes to go to the game shop and play. You know what I mean? Because Friday nights I'm here with you guys, right? Or I'm with the kids. So I don't have time to go into the shop. And Chrissy played a couple games, but she couldn't really get into it as much. So I don't really have somebody to play with. So I'm kind of like, you know, I really want that Necron one, which I have Necrons. I have real Necrons, like real, like made out of alloy. No, I'm kidding. Aluminum alloy. This froze. Oh, no. No, tell me why. There we go. So I do have Necrons right up there. But I'm just like, it's not, I mean, it's not chump change. And I'm like, you know what? I'm literally going to get something to store it, to just put it there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe one day, but right now I'm kind of like, you know, I can't quite, I really don't play it. I wish I did. I wish I had more, you know, the time will come. The time will come when the kid's a little bit older or whatnot. But right now, I just don't have the time. And the little time that I get, I normally get one. I can do one thing at a week per se. And most of the time, I am, you know, if you ask me, okay, you've got a couple of hours, what do you do? I'm gonna play Warhammer. You know, I'm more of a Warhammer fan. So, or you know, I could play a board game if it's, you know, with friends or whatever. I love board games. But if not, I'm going to play a game of, you know, 40K, a game of Blood Bowl, a game of, you know, K-Team, a game of Old World. I'm going to do that first, or play a board game. And, you know, same applies for actually like RPG games. I'd love to either DM or be a part of a local table in a local game shop. Just don't have the time. I don't have the time. Maybe one day we'll be together. All right. Any questions so far, everybody? If you're just joining us, say hi in the chat. Tell me what's up. Stinkson is currently playing Destiny and Dark Souls. Look at that. I don't play Destiny, and I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like Dark Souls games. I know. Cue in the you gotta get good. I just don't like them. I really don't like them. You know what I mean? I really don't like them. Get good. I knew it. I just don't. I don't like them. I don't. They stress me out more than I actually enjoy them. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe 20-year-old me probably would have liked it, but like now I'm like, you know what? I don't get a lot of time. The last thing I want to do is yell at the computer and be like, no, why? You know what I mean? So no, it's not my thing anymore. I actually, hold on. I'm gonna put a hot take, guys. Here comes hot take. I did not like Elden Ring. I was like, this is just not for me. I thought Baldur's Gate 3 was a much better game. I mean, I could see Elden Ring being why it was chosen. I can see it. I mean, it was big, but you know what I mean? I still think it's funny we yell at Mario. I mean, well, I was, when you play Mario and you're like jumping there and the little turtle gets you, you're like, no, I press a jump button. Elden Ring DLC in June. Yes, I saw. Are you gonna be? You're ready. You're ready for Elden Ring. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm cuckoo bananas. But it's true. I don't think so. I don't see myself getting it. At least I don't see myself getting it. 11:12 here on the East Coast, and we got a lot to do still. And I'm kind of running out of time. I mean, well, we've got all the time in the world, but let me grab something to drink real quick. So this is your cue, everybody, your cue to if you want to get a drink, get something to eat, get cozy. I'm just gonna get something to drink right here. It's gonna take 10 seconds, and I'll be right back. Hey, Wilson saying I restarted Elden Ring in anticipation. I hadn't played since April 2002, according to my save file. Did you ever finish it? Hey, Wilson. Did you ever actually finish it? 7 times. Hold on. April 2022. So it came out in February, eh? So in 2 months you beat it 7 times? What? That's bananas and pajamas. Maybe maybe I need to go back and no, I'm not gonna go back and check it. I'll go back and check it out. I can't. I see. Did you play? Did you get Baldur's Gate 3? Like that was a game that did not annoy me. That was like an experience. I was like, oh wow. See, that I liked better. That was more up my alley. I felt. I didn't get it. Oh, we must. Maybe we make a deal, A. Wilson. I give Elden Ring a shot if you get a Baldur's Gate 3. And then maybe we become best friends forever. All right, let me get that drink. I'll be right back. Shaggy will be right back. All right, we're back from outer space. Yummy. A little Sprite. A little Sprite is going to take us a long way. All right. So the next item in the carousel, again, we're looking at headsets. We spoke about the JBL clip, right? JBL clip. Now we're going to talk about the JBL Quantum 0100. And guess what? For those of you guys that were here the other day when I'm like, I can't find the mic. I have found it. So right now I have it actually plugged into this to see if we can test it out. So this is the JBL 100. Now the one that I have is the one for the PC. The one on deal today here in your carousel is for the Xbox. There's also one for the PlayStation. So whether you're looking at a PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, all are available $29.95 the price. Now, what is this? A really nice headset from JBL. Let me take you through this before we test it out. We begin. It is plastic for the most part. Obviously, you gotta keep the price in mind. You have a nice set of leatherette here on the ears, plus memory foam up top, so it's comfortable to wear. It does expand, right? You see it there. Back here, where is it? Back here, you actually have a volume knob, right? And you have a mic mute button, so very easy for you to mute the mic. Now, what makes this one really special, especially at this price, is right here. Right now, some of you might be like, wait a minute, Saya, where is the mic? Where is the mic? The mic is here. It's a detachable mic, right? So when you're playing a game, you can plug it in, use it as needed. When you're not playing a game or you're like, I'm done, I just want to listen to some music, or instead you want to play an offline game, for example, right? Maybe you're playing an offline game. You don't care about a microphone. You don't need it. You can just take it out and period, right? Period. Or you can put it right back in, Sorry, it's not in the middle of your frame. That's as far as this will go. What's up, Abdallah? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I'm in love with you. Okay, wow. Whoa, Abdallah. Very kind of you. Very kind. Thank you. But I feel like you're trolling. But thank you, Abdallah. Let's see if we can test it out, huh? Can we test it out? Let's see. Test. Test. All right, so you guys should be able to hear me now. I am talking. Aurora M is cringe. Tell me why. What's cringe? So much in common. I feel like we're connected forever. All right. So you guys are look. You guys are hearing me now from here. Test. Right. So this is the JBL Quantum 100, the entry level headset for JBL. They go from 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, all the way up to 800, and then the one. So you've got a lot of different options. If this price doesn't work for you, if you got a little bit more cash to spend, there are other options. This one's the one on deal for the Xbox, for the PlayStation, and for the PC. That's bananas in pajamas. I agree. Thank you, Fossy the McFossfoss. Let me go and test this out again. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3. How did that sound? Hopefully that sounded good. So that was a JBL Quantum 100, again, on deal today, $29.95. But it is a Big Spring deal. And Big Spring, for those of you that did not know, the Big Spring sale ends tonight. In 3 hours and 40 minutes to be exact. Are we going to go all the way? And I got it, Aurora M. First of all, thank you for still being there, because I remember you said hello a while ago. Thank you for being there. Appreciate you, Aurora M. I mean, it's I wish I could say it doesn't happen all the time, but it never happens. It never happens. So it's one of those things. All right, JBL Quantum 100, $29.95. All right, next up, let's talk about some Amazon Fire tablets. And by the way, that was me trying to do like my Fabio hair, but I don't quite have it. Fossey, can you do it for me? You have more Fabio hair than I do. More model hair. And we're going to call it more model hair. Fossey McFossfoss. All right, so we got 2 great tablets today for kids. Right? So maybe you're looking somewhere. You're looking for your kid's tablet. And the Amazon Fire tablet for kids is great. Whether you get the Pro or the non-Pro, what varies there more than anything is that the age. So if your kids are 3 to 7, you're going to go for the regular one. If they're 7 and above, you're going to go for the Pro version. It comes with a great case, so it's kid proof, right? So I don't know what I did. It's funny. At the moment, I'm not kidding when I say this. I cannot find my tablet. My tablet is somewhere in this house, but at the moment it's lost. Now the tablet, if you know, I've shown it before. I think it's completely cracked. It's not a Fire tablet. Sorry. I got it way before we started working. It's an old tablet. And what did my son do one day? He got angry because I think I told him, all right, that's it for a tablet. He grabbed it and was like, no, and kind of didn't even throw it. He just kind of went like, let me grab a little paper. He kind of went like, no, I want it, kind of like that. And of course, it landed in the corner, right? And there it went. So that's a mega crack. That is what this tablet will not allow to happen, because it has a an excellent case, kid-proof case. And guess what? If it breaks, even if it breaks, Amazon will give you a new one. Let's check it out over here. Right? So if it breaks, we replace it. It comes with a 2-year worry-free guarantee. So you're spending your money, your hard-earned money, $129.99, but Amazon has got your back, right? So if your kid has a tantrum, which unfortunately mine did once, and went what sucked A. Wilson is that it's not like he went like no, he literally kind of went like no, and I'm like no. Probably I've dropped my phone probably way more times, so that means it's the case that I have for it is no good. But anyway, it just landed there on the corner, and there it went. Here, if it breaks, they replace it. Parental controls, of course, you can set time limits. You can set a lot of stuff to ensure that they're not watching things that they did that you don't want them to watch. Plus, if you're like, and this is great because you want to limit the screen time for your kids, right? I'm not judging, guys. How many I've done it when you're like, okay, guys, I need a moment. I got to get work done, or I just need a moment. Here's a tablet. I need silence. I've done it. You've done it. We've all done it. It's okay. But when you do it, if you're like, you know what? Or maybe you use it as a praise. Good job for your whatever you get. I don't know, 15 minutes, 30 minutes of tablet time. You can set that very easily. So that's great. And then, kid-proof case. Here's the other thing. It comes with 12 months of Amazon Kids Plus subscription. So for the first year, you got a lot of content for them to digest, a lot of content for them to get, which is great. Right? So you got the parental controls, a worry-free case, great content, and if it breaks, Amazon replaces it. $129.99 the price, on deal 28% off today. Aurora saying, my brother did that once with his, and he grabbed the scissors and stabbed it. Oh my, OMG. Well, that's no good. That's maybe a little extra. A little extra. What is my password? Well, I'm not going to say the password for my tablet. So Amazon Fire H, the 8 for kids, the Pro and the non-Pro, on deal today. Check them out. If you're looking for a tablet for the kids. The last item here on the tech side of things. That on deal today, guys. $79.99 for the C922X Pro camera from our friends at Logitech. 1080p, full HD, plug and play with a USB. So this is literally, you get it, plug it in, computer will grab it, done. Many laptops, and for some don't. So I'm not saying every single one, but many laptops come with a 720p lower res, just standard definition camera, right? Because that's where they save money. They're not going to put a lot of money on a camera that you might change. This it makes it very easy for you to sort of just plug it in and use it. So we're talking earlier about work. Maybe you take phone calls like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Chime, etc. And maybe you want a microphone for it. Well, maybe you want a camera too. Maybe you need to get a camera as well. And the camera is going to pay dividends, right? Because if you are on camera, you want good definition, right? I mean, at least I do, right? Especially if you're a person that uses it often. You want quality stuff for work. You don't want whatever. If you want to start streaming, you can use this. I started with this camera. I literally still have it. It's a great plug and play camera. I've used it. It's great for streaming if you want to get started with streaming. You just want to stream on your free time, have a good time playing some of your favorite games. No worries. Maybe instead you want to record content, right? You can do it with a webcam if you do it maybe through OBS. So there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different reasons to get a camera. And this one, 1080p, $79.99. That's 922X Pro. Full HD. Did I miss anything? When we talk about? No, I don't think so. Compatible with everything, yes. That's it. That's the tweet. So that brings us to the end of what technically should have been the first half of the stream. So this we should have been done an hour ago. But we did the long demo of the MetaQuest 2 here. So we spoke about a lot of great items on the tech side. Let me know if you're watching and you've got questions about anything that we just saw on the tech side. Anything at all. Anything at all. Maybe you missed the beginning of the stream. You're like, oh wait, can you show me the USB wall charger? Can you show me the Turtle Beach Recon controller for the Xbox and PC? Sure thing. Can you show me the MetaQuest 2? We did a great demo using Flight Simulator, doing a little flight. And maybe we'll do another one at some point as well. But yeah, great deal there as well. We showcased the two different keyboards. The NPED K10 at 15% off, membrane, spill-proof, non-mechanical keyboard. And the Royal Clutch, the RK61, a 60% mechanical wired gaming keyboard with RGB. We spoke about the Turtle Beach Stealth 600, I think. Did we? I think we did. The Alienware, we looked at that computer, why I think it's a good buy at $14.99, especially it's an Alienware. JBL Clip 4, $59.95, also great portable speaker. We spoke about the microphone, which I'm using right now, so you're still technically testing it out. We spoke about the JBL Quantum 100. We spoke about the tablets, and we spoke about the Logitech. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. Aurora, where are you from? So I live in Florida presently. I lived in New York recently, and I'm originally though from Argentina, down in South America. If you know, yes, it's true. We do have the best player, the soccer player in the world. It's true. I grew up there, and I moved to the States to study, and then I got a job, and then I stayed forever. And then I met Christy, my wife, and then the rest is history. History. And yeah, so I do speak Spanish, and I know Aurora. I'm just gonna, before she even types anything, I just wanna, or they type anything. I'm gonna put it out there. I know my British accent is among the best you've ever heard. It's true. I like to say that I'm from London, and I have a British accent. That's why many times people think that I'm actually from Britain in London. But I'm like, no. But it's true. It's true. If you had to rate that British accent Is that? I think that's a 10 out of 10, huh? Is that a 10 out of 10? Let's ask Score Bunny. Score Bunny back there, was that a 10 out of 10? Yeah, I think he nodded. I think he nodded, right? I think he nodded. Sobel, was that a 10 out of 10? Yeah. A 10 out of 10 for Sobel. Wow, says Fossy McFossfoss. So let's see. Juan Ortega saying 100% yes, 10 out of 10. Terry Quick, I think I can't read Terry Quick's message, but it seems to say 100%. Thank you, Terry Quick. And then Aurora saying, that might be the best British accent I've ever heard. Thank you. Sometimes even better than Londoners themselves, I hear. Oh, from Brighton. No, I'm from London. In Brighton sometimes, and also Manchester or Liverpool. Yeah. Yorkshire. All right. Let's. How many things in the game section we've got a lot of games. A lot of games. Very exciting stuff. Oscar for me. I think so. I agree with that statement. All right. So, if there are no further questions on the tech side, we're going to jump over to the game side, where we have some amazing deals as part of the incredible Big Spring Sale happening right now here on Amazon, but ends tonight, 3.5 hours to go. Now, by show of hands in the chat, if you really quickly scroll through the chat, does anybody know how to play any of the games there? Sir, I'm about to buy a card jam starter. If you want to add it to a carousel. So the problem is, kind sir, thank you, kind sir Meatface. We're doing a deal stream, so I would only be able to add it if you get a one on deal. Card jump starter. And like some of these are on deal. If you were to get any, like, this Nexpo or the jump starter with air compression, I don't know. There's a couple here. This one, it's to the right. You don't see it. There's a, if it's on deal, I can. If it's not on deal, at least I can give you a little link if you want. But thank you for asking, Meatface. Thank you for asking. All right. So it looks like, from what I can see in the chat, sounds good. Thank you, Meatface. You rock socks. Very rocked. All right. Give me a second. I closed our stream because I always have it monitoring just in case. I always have it. Oops, hold on. Oh, press the wrong button. Whoopsies. Almost pressed the wrong button there. Where are we? There we are. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So let's start with the first one, and it's the Lorcana. Oh, Lorcana on deal today at 12.10. So what you're getting here is a one of the starter decks for Chapter 2, The Rise of the Floodboard. Now, what is Lorcana? Some of you, I hear you back there. What is Lorcana? Lorcana is a pretty new. Came out in September 2023. So we're talking less. 6 months old, right? 6 months old. That's not long at all. A brand new trading card game that comes from Ravensburger, a brand that is well known in tabletop gaming, in partnership with Disney. Right now, it's the thing, right? It's the thing. Trading card games are. They're reaching a point of everybody wants to get in on it because they see Magic doing very well. They see Pokemon doing very well. So, obviously people want to try to jump into it. Yu-Gi-Oh has been going for a long time. We have Dragon Ball Super. We have One Piece. We have Digimon. We now have Star Wars Unlimited. from our friends at Fantasy Flight Games, which is fantastic. We're going to be doing a demo soon, hopefully. I was trying to think, is there any other one? And then Lorcana. Did I miss any other card game? No, I don't. Oh, I think that's it. So, how do you play Lorcana? Lorcana is a very simple game to play. And if you've ever played any trading card game, you know what this is about. You either get a starter deck or you open up many packs and you create a deck that looks something like this. Now, many games that you might be playing out there, like Magic the Gathering, like Pokemon, you require certain resources to be able to activate your cards, to use your cards. Here, instead, the makers of Lorcana decided to do something different, which is you can use any card, almost, asterisk there, as a card, as a resource card. So let's take a look at Peter Pan over here. Now, by the way, I should mention, Lorcana is a game that is based on Disney animated series and movies. So you're going to have Mickey, Pluto, Donald, Daisy. Then let's go on to some of the very well-known films. The 101 Dalmatians. You're going to have The Beauty and the Beast. You're going to have Mulan. You're going to have I'm literally Peter Pan, right? Then you're also going to have, though, series like DuckTales. They just released the latest set. Comes with DuckTales. DuckTales! Woo! Right? Now, how does this game play? I'm going to try to explain it in a very, very short period of time. It's very simple. Your goal is to send your characters on quests, magical quests, and have them come back and get you to 20 lore. What is lore? Lore is the points, 20 points per se. And each character quest gives you this amount here on the right as lore. So Peter Pan, if he goes on a quest, he gives you 1. But our friend Belle, the hidden archer, can go on a quest and come back with 3 lore. So you got to go quest with your characters, get to 20 lore without it being taken out by your opponent, and you win the game. Simple, right? How does this game play? Well, let's take a look. On the top left, that number 3 at the top, that is the number of resources that you need to play this card. To write a story about Peter Pan, you need to have what is known as 3, see it right there, 3 ink. And I'll tell you about ink in just a second. Then you have the name, Peter Pan, you have the art. The other number 3, this one, is the damage it does if you were to ever challenge an opponent or a duel. And then the 2 is the hit points that it has. Here, you're always going to have, or most of the time, you're going to have some sort of rule something for your particular character. In this case, for example, it says this character, only characters with evasive can challenge this character. Great. Then there's always some flavor test. What's the matter, Hook? Can't you fly? And then here on the right side again, the lore counter. And the way you work this out is we're going to shuffle real quick. Look at me. Look at me. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. All right, let's just do it quickly. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to grab 7 cards. Look at that. And I'll show you these cards in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. So these are the cards that we got. You get 7 cards to start. And remember, all the cards that have this symbol at the very top can be used as the resource. And you can use any of these. The way this works is you want to start, like, for example, the Mad Hatter is very good, but I'm not going to be using the Mad Hatter for a while. Pongo is good too. But, here in this case, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use Raya. I don't know why, just because. I'm going to use Raya as my resource, which is ink, and you put it face down. And then you can use that to summon if you have one that is just you require 1 resource to write the story. In this case, I do. I have 2 that just require 1. So let's grab Duke of Wesselton. It just requires 1. So to signify that, I'm going to move this sideways to show that I'm using it. And I'm going to write the story of Duke of Wesselton and put him down. Now, what is said here in the first round, as you put something down, this ink is not dry yet. The story is still being told. The Duke of Wesselton's story is still being told. The ink is not dry. You cannot use him. Your turn. You have no more resources. You have nothing else to do. You can go ahead and pass the turn. Right? So you pass the turn. Your opponent does whatever your opponent does. In this demo, who cares? And we're going to go back here. What's up, Miss Addison? Welcome to the stream, Miss Addison. Thank you for being here. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? So on back to us we go. And I'm going to grab another card. And it's Mother Knows Best. Now notice the difference between that one, the symbol behind that one, and that one. This one cannot be used as a resource. So in the beginning of the turn, everything comes back. We can use it. Great. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and use one of these stolen scimitars. I have 2 of them. I don't need to. Use it as another resource. Face down. I'm going to go ahead and tap the I'm going to just tap 1. I want to just yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to just tap 1 and bring Sergeant Tibbs. Courageous cat. See, he has no rule. Yes, sir. Right, sir. Right away, sir. And we're going to write his story. But again, his ink is still being dried. Duke of Wesselton's ink is ready to go. So now I'm going to send him on a quest. Go on a quest, Duke. And the Duke is going to go on a quest. Assuming our opponent doesn't do anything about it, he's going to come back and give us 1 lore. And now we are up to 1. We got to get to 20 to win the game. Now, there's a lot of things you can do. There's songs that your characters can sing to make everybody stronger. There's weapons and items that you can attach to your characters for them to be stronger. Right? Let's go to the next. Let's just pretend our opponent did nothing. Whatever. We go back to our turn for one last turn. I'm going to grab another card. Oh, look who it is. It's a Mickey Mouse. Right? So perfect timing. How many does he require? He requires 3. So remember, we can only put 1 at a time. I'm going to put the other stolen scimitar. Put it down like so. And now I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3. And out comes the one, the only Mickey Mouse. And we're going to write his story as well. He's going to go down. And his ink is not dry. And he can go now out. We can send these 2 on a quest. They're going to come back with some lore. And we're getting closer to that victory. That is Lorcana in a tiny, tiny nutshell. If you have questions about it, let me know. The idea is just to demo what would you be doing if you get one of these. That's how you play the game. You got to get 2, not 2 of the same. You want to get the one on deal today and go out and find another deck so you can play with your significant other, with your friends, with your siblings, particularly anybody that likes Disney characters. This is a trading card game you want to get. Aurora, I am saying, well, I have to go now, so bye. I really enjoy your stream. Well, Aurora, thank you. That's very kind of you. We are live Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. Eastern till normally about now 12 o'clock. We might go a little bit longer today just because I'm running a little bit late. But thank you for being here, Aurora. Hope to see you again. Until next time, Aurora. Tasty, tasty. All right. Any questions about Ravens, Burgers, Lore, Disney, Lorcana? The game itself, or the Rise of the Floodborn TCG starter deck, which is this is another starter deck. I just sleeved it. Please note, sleeves do not come with it. You can get a starter deck to get started and learn to play Lorcana for $12. Back here. All right, up next, Magic the Gathering, yet another. Until next time, says Juan Ortega. Yes, have a good one, Aurora. Magic the Gathering, or are you leaving, Juan? Are you leaving? Were you saying bye to Aurora, or are you leaving us? Let me know. The next item in the carousel is Magic the Gathering. So here, we've got two items that are really aimed at two different people. The starter deck, or the starter set, I should say, the starter kit at $10, 33% off. It's great for those of you wanting to get started with Magic the Gathering. It's a trading card game that is frankly growing and growing and growing, and recently celebrated 30 years. 30 years. Right? That's a long time. 30 years of Magic the Gathering that we celebrated last year or the year before. And again, that is aimed at people looking to learn to play the game. Because there you get... Okay, I'll find it in a second because I know it's somewhere here. You get two starter decks that are kind of balanced against each other that you can play with your significant other, right? Or your roommate, or your friend, or your kids, or your cousin, your third cousin, your second cousin for that matter. Anybody that you want to play with, you can do so with this starter kit. It comes with two decks. They're ready to go. You don't need to think. You don't need to do anything. It comes with the rules, everything for you to learn to play the game. Magic is one of those easy to learn, hard to master games. And I also do have a deck somewhere here. Oh, it's back there. And if you see, it's going to work very similar to Lorcana, except that there's dedicated resource cards that you got to get. So if, it could very well happen that you have a lot or you don't have enough, and then that's when you run into trouble. That's part of the game, right? And I'll show you in a second. Terry Quick, if you're leaving, have a great night. Thank you for being here, Terry Quick. Now, the other thing to mention when it comes to the other item, which is a $79 item, that one is aimed more at people that have already played the game. Only because the Sliver deck in the Commander Masters is a very good hard deck. So if you want to start with something that's very good, you can start it. But Commander Masters that item is priced where it is at $79 because it has some really, really, really strong cards. So the idea there is you're getting a very powerful little deck that people are not gonna really probably enjoy playing against because slivers are slivers. It's a tough deck. It's a tough deck, aimed not so much at people learning to play the game, but people that have already played maybe often. They want a tough deck to play with. $79.40. You can still get it if you're starting out, for sure. But if you put that against a starter deck, it's gonna eat it up. Go num num num. So, that's the only thing you got to think about. But Commander is a different format, right? So the starter kit is gonna get you to learn to play standard, whereas Commander is Commander. It's a different format. It plays very similar, but a slightly different format. Now, also on deal today, we've got a Clue. I've got Clue back here. Where are you, Clue? Clue. Back there, Clue. So Clue, I think most of us know Clue. The Whodunit board game where you got to find out who did it, with what and where. And there's an Amazon exclusive from our friends out of Hasbro at $18.60. So if you maybe... does everybody have who has Clue and who does not have Clue at home? I think Clue is one of those games that a lot of people have at home, but maybe you don't, and you're looking to add something. Particularly, maybe you want to play with your kids, a family game night. Clue's great, $18.60 the price. Fossy McFossil, so good night, Terry Quick. No, she said now that she's staying. She said now that she is staying. Please don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. Anyway, clue. Clue. We got bolt action. Bolt action on deal. And it's funny. It's actually one of the most clicked items. One of the most clicked items in the carousel, and that's funny because it's a game that's not as well known, but the Sherman is a Sherman, and when people see the Sherman, they're like, "What is that?" So the Sherman Bolt Action is a tabletop game that I would love to demo, but I need a bigger deck. I need a bigger table. It's a tabletop game that you play with models that you assemble yourself. So this is for the hobbyist. Think about it. That could be you. That could be somebody you know that enjoys building models. So this Sherman that I'm going to show you in a second actually came unassembled. What's up, Shauna? Welcome to the stream. What do you do with all of those? Could you kindly, Shauna? Thank you so much for the comment, though. But would you kindly tell me what do you refer to? What do you do with all of those? What are those? Hopefully, I can try to answer the question. But continuing with what I was saying as we wait for Shana's answer, because there's always a delay behind you. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of different things behind us. There's Legos. There's the MetaQuest 2, which is on deal today, Shana, $199. We've got a Nintendo Switch corner with cases, games, controllers. We've got on the other side here the card game corner with card games and accessories. Another card game corner up here. We've got more Lego and some miniature from Games Workshop and Warhammer. We've got the board game section with Catan, Wingspan, First Time Flight. We've got the party game section with What the Meme, Hot Seat, and Pick Your Poison. We've got the role-playing game section with Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, and more tabletop gaming with X-Wing and more Warhammer up top. So what do you do with all of those? Well, we play the games. We build the Legos, and we talk about the things. Was just asking if you collect them. So I mean, what we do. So welcome, Shana. Let me be the first one to welcome you. By the way, my name is Alex. We get together here on Amazon Live, Twitch, and other platforms Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. till late, where we talk the best deals in tech and games. So games can be anything you see behind us. Today, I was able to find some of the items behind me are on deal, or items that are very similar, or that different. Some of the card games, like very similar things to what I have, are on deal, so I can kind of give you an idea. We also teach people how to play games. It's something that I enjoy. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy bringing new people into the hobby. So, for example, we earlier, I don't know if you were here, Shauna. We just spoke about Disney's Lorcana, which is a new trading card game from Disney. I was going to talk here about the Sherman and what that game is all about. We also build Legos live very often. I actually have, we got to finish the tiny plants. I actually have the tiny plants right here that we never finished last week. Right? So we will build the Legos. Every single Lego that you see behind us, let's go to this camera. Every single Lego that you see with us here was built live with you guys. Many times, some of our viewers said, "Hey, I'm gonna get it too," and we build it together. Normally, we haven't. we did a little bit of this recently, but we don't do it all the time. But it's when we um when a new set comes out, sometimes we try to get it and demo it for you guys to see maybe you like it and you want to get it as well. We did the tiny plants over Valentine's. We did the bouquet of roses that you see right there. We've done, you see there the orchid, the bonsai tree. Up there, just off frame, you actually see the other bouquet of flowers. So, do you, Shauna, do you play anything at home? Do you enjoy playing anything in particular? See, what is? Oh, this. I was like, what is this floating pink thing? So, as we wait for Shauna, Bolt Action again is a tabletop game. See, we were going to talk about it. Interesting. Thank you for the info. I do play GTA. What's RP? Do I know RP? What is RP? A role-playing GTA? Role-playing? I mean, obviously I'm familiar with GTA. I was not familiar with role-play. How... It's a popular mod for obviously for GTA. Can create their own stories. Interesting. How both NPCs and other players interact with you, and this makes it stand out from normal GTA Online. That's really interesting. You know what? You got me there. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know. Fozzie is like, wow. Did you know about this, Foz? I didn't know. Now, being role play, like, do you? So is the server kind of like an MMO per se? So like you are in the GTA world with other players, and you're sort of role playing your character.
Nope.
No. Fossey did not know that. So I see. I was not the only one. That's interesting. I'm reading about it. If you see me looking this way, I'm kind of like just looking. Very cool. Very cool. Exactly. So it is kind of like an MMO that you role play your character in GTA. That's very cool. I didn't even know that that was even available. Have you tried role playing games on the tabletop, by the way? Have you ever done Dungeons and Dragons, for example? Right there. So if you like to role play, or I mean, if you like to play role playing games, D&D is the pinnacle, the catalyst from where everything came. In fact, D&D and this is not just for you, Shauna, for everybody. D&D is celebrating 50 years this year. 50 years. It's older than me. 50 years of D&D. So they're gonna have you should try it. 100%. It's it's the most well-known role-playing game out there. There are ways you can play online, even though you gotta find a table or whatever. Tabletop Simulator has some games. So like there's stuff that you can do to play online, or if you have a local game shop, and if you need help finding one, I can help you as well. No, you don't need to give me your address. I would just ask you probably for the town or city you live in, and I can try to help you find one. But local game shops normally, depending on which one it is, of course, will run D&D weekends or D&D nights where you can jump in into a new story and role play your character. And we do it here too, by the way. Thursday nights. We got to see if we go back to it this week. Thursday nights, that's what we do. D&D live, where you learn to play D&D. So I teach people how to get into D&D, how to play D&D, even if they have no idea what it is. Just so they get an idea. Maybe then that inspires you to get one of these starter sets. Shauna, thank you for the follow, Shauna. I'm in Jamaica. Oh, Shauna. You got me there now. You got me there. I don't know. Literally, there's actually like I'm not kidding. There's an X account, Dungeons and Dragons Jamaica. Not as active as of late. Yeah, apparently there's a place where you play in New Kingston. New Kingston. It's New Kingston. I don't know if it's open now. I can maybe look it up a little bit. That's close by me. You see? Magical in nature. Magical in nature. This place is called it appears to be a place called Planet Jollywood. I don't know. Look it up. Planet Jollywood. I don't know what that is. No, that is not it. Apparently not. That is not it. It is a place, but I don't see any D&D stuff. So no, I would need to look it up. I don't know about Jamaica. Again, there there is a game I see another game shop. But I don't know. There's a games lounge. I see. This is what I have no idea, because they don't really have a whole lot of information. But yeah, I see it. If you look it up, there's yeah. So if you look it up, I see there is a group that plays D&D in there. I just you would need to kind of get in touch with them, which that's it, if that makes sense. What's up, Vici? Hey, Vici, Farmer Stan. I did go out this week. I did go out this weekend. We went to the beach, actually. We went to the beach, but I don't know if I ever took my shirt off. Because like when we got there, like we went to a different place and we're like, yeah, no, we're not feeling this place. And we didn't stay long. It's blinding. Oh, I'm sure your tan, I'm sure is very tan. Very tan. I'm sure. All right, everybody. Any questions on the items that we've discussed tonight? Please let me know in the chat. We are 3 hours into our stream so far. We're having a great time. I hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. We got Heavy E from Fasim the McFast on the screen. Any questions? Any questions so far? Hey, Faz, says VGE. All right. So I'm gonna try to go through some of the other stuff a little bit quicker, just because I am getting a little bit tired. So one of the things I wanted to point out is Carcassonne. Carcassonne board. Good night, Pudgy McGee. Have a great night. Thank you for being here, Pudgy. Hope to see you again real soon. And go play some more Starfield. Yes, I hear you, Starfield. Woo woo. Board games, guys. Carcassonne is a well-known game. Kind of like a gateway game that people get started with. It's simple to play. It's really not that complicated. It's all about creating puzzles with the city. And this one in particular comes with all the expansions and everything you need. If you want to get Carcassonne by itself, guys, it's $20-$30. I'll put it on the screen in a second. That's Carcassonne, the original game, $20-$30. If you want to get it, the big one, the big box, with all the expansions and everything you need for the game, or extra, and make it bigger and bigger and bigger, this is it at $76.49. I think about $13. So this is a 2 to 6 player game, ages 7 and up, right? So this is actually, I think, I'm not sure if this is the first, but it's probably one of the first games I'm going to try to play with my kids when they're 7, because it is an easy to learn, easy to follow game about building cities with tiles and puzzles. As you go, right? As you go, you build. You start small, and then you start building, and you build your house. I mean, your cities, and you have a lot of fun doing it. Now, some of the things I do want to point out again, if you guys see, I'm gonna go ahead and search real quick. Carcassonne right now, just the original version is right here at $30. So if you want to get, oh wow, that game sounds interesting about creating. You see here this picture. Creating the cities as a kind of like a puzzle as you get the pieces, then but $70 might be too much. Then start here at $30.29. I can give you the link for this if you want as well. It's not on deal today, but it is discounted. $30 here, depending on where you are, could deliver even today. And then again, this is just pieces of a puzzle that you're putting together to craft your own cities. And that is kind of what this game is all about. 7 and up. So it's relatively simple to explain. The OG is 2 to 5 players. The bigger board game is 2 to 7 players. But regardless, it's a really fun time. A very well-known game because, again, it's very easy. It's a great intro game for the kids. If you have somebody that is not really into big strategy board games, this is a good start. Relatively simple, just about placing tiles and creating beautiful cities. Available at $76.49 for the big expansion board game, or at $30.29 for the OG smaller game. Now we were talking earlier also about role-playing games, right? And the other one that I wanted to share is this Lord of the Rings Shire Adventures, based on D&D 5th edition. So if you ever wanted to maybe role-play a little bit in the world of Lord of the Rings, there's 2 different systems to be played. There's the One Ring, which is a purpose-built for Lord of the Rings role-playing game, which is great. And then there's kind of like the 5th edition, D&D 5th edition kind of very similar, and this is it. This is only an adventure, though. This is a book that gives you new adventures, like a supplement for more stories, more things for you to do. This does not contain all the rules, so you still need to kind of get the rules, get started with Lord of the Rings role playing 5e with the Shire. And I think, guys, with that, we're reaching it's 12:10. I am a little bit tired. We've been now on past the third hour of streaming. In fact, I see it here, 3 hours and 4 minutes. So I think we're probably gonna go ahead and call it for now, for a little bit. We will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern once again for more. Tech and games. Now tomorrow the spring sale ends in 2 hours and 47 minutes. So some of the items that we spoke about today, might not be there tomorrow. So please, if you like some of the items that you saw in today's scare, so I don't want to be like that guy, but look at it, consider checking out, just because it will not necessarily be there tomorrow because the sale ends tonight. So we'll be back on tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, for more tech, more games, more demos. Today, for everybody that joined, we did a demo using the MetaQuest 2, which is on deal today at $199. We did a demo of Disney's Lorcanas trading card game. We spoke about Magic. Spoke about role-playing games and more. So we'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again, but hopefully better. So thank you, Shauna, for being here. Thank you, Vici E. Thank you, Terry Quick. Thank you, Pudgy McGee. And everybody that joined today. Sam Kohler, if you're out there. Fossey the McFoss Foss. Miss Addison, Aurora. And everybody that joined. Thank you so much for your support, for being there, for supporting the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow for more. Thursday will be D&D, and we'll see what we do Wednesday. Until then, guys, have a good one. Let's put the music. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.